Hey, it's Kyle from CrewHR.com, and I just want to give you a quick demo of how our HR platform works, so let's check it out. So we'll start with some quick onboarding, and we can do this for you if you just send us the information, but it's easy to get set up in a few clicks. You can import your information from your website, Google Maps, or enter it manually. So we'll just quickly use an ultrasound center as an example, but it works for cafes, restaurants, veterinary clinics. So it'll import a lot of the data for you. If it's missing anything, we'll fill that in quickly. Now I'm using business in Ireland, but it works in the United States, it works in Canada, Australia. So, it'll work for any sort of country that you might be in. I'm going to add another location because this business has multiple locations. I'm going to save that. So it's generated some positions for us already. I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to use, while it is sonographer, I'm going to use a nurse, medical receptionist. So we have all our company information now. It's all set up, and we can now add our people. So when you're adding your people, you can do this at a later stage. Again, we can upload this for you, or you can just type it in manually, but you can also upload it in bulk if that's easier. So we'll do that now. So we've uploaded some employee data. We've got our receptionists, nurses, our locations, emails. You can invite them at this stage, or you can also do it later. So I'll give you a quick overview of the different modules. We have our scheduler. We can do all your scheduling for your locations. Timesheets, where you track time and attendance, where employees would clock in. We have our time off, so you can track vacations, annual leave, sick leave, any other types of leave. You have your employee database. You can track birthdays and all their more detailed information, so you can track any of your employment information that you might need to track. We have reporting, and then we have our company settings. And we're always adding new features, so keep an eye out for that. So I'll show you how the scheduler works for the administrator. The employees get a totally different experience, which is more tailored to the employee experience. So on the scheduler, we can point and click and create shifts by using templates, adding shifts manually, or we can use the schedule wizard to populate all this automatically. So that is a just quick overview of the scheduler. You can drag and drop shifts. You can change the view to a month view or a 2-week view. You can filter it by, positions, whichever you prefer, or employees, locations, date ranges. And then some of the other modules where we have our timesheets. So you can see a timesheet summary of all the employees, time off. So if you have vacation days or sick days or annual leave, you can add that here. And the employees can submit that, and you can approve or deny it. So for example, you can give someone your company allowance. Let's say you get 20 days and 5 days sick leave. And you might this person, maybe they just told you verbally they're away, and you can set that in the app itself, and add that to their balance. So you can have an accurate count of who's in and who's out. And then you have, your employee database, right? So you want to know who's at your company, a quick overview of, their annual leave or sick leave. You can adjust this as well to make it easier. So this is just helpful to stay on top of who's at your company. And then you have reporting as well. So you can get a time off report, schedule report, timesheet summary, scheduled hours, and then any of your company settings here as well. And now I'll show you the employees experience next. So for the employee experience, they can log in on their phone. They don't need any special apps. They can just log in any browser. They can view their shifts. They can see all the details of their shifts. And if your employees clock in or clock out with a timesheet, you can have them do that in the app as well. They can simply go to the clock in, clock out tab. They can clock into a shift or location. They can track their breaks. They can also clock out, so you have accurate timesheets. They get reminders if they haven't clocked out on time, so they can log their timesheets there. That all flows into your dashboard about who's in, who's out for the day. If they have sick time, annual leave, vacation days, they can request that in the app as well. So just for example, if they were sick, they could log a sick day, as an example. Add that, and then you can add and you can approve those, and those will get approved here in the app as the manager approves those. And again, they don't need to download any special apps. It's all just on their phone in any browser. If they have any company documents that you need them to see, you can have them do that in the company documents or update any details in their profile. And that is basically the simplified employee experience. We also have kiosk mode where employees would just get assigned a PIN and they can clock in or clock out with their PIN right on a kiosk. So this is a simple phone or tablet, and it works on any simple phone or tablet, and it can just be put on a wall by any entrance or exit. And they would just type in their PIN. They can then clock in and go about their day. If they needed to clock a break, they could clock their breaks. They can end their break at the end of the day. They can, on their way out, they can clock out. And it automatically goes in and out of this as more people clock in and clock out. So that's a quick look at CrewHR, our HR platform. We're adding new features all the time, so sign up, give it a try. If you have any questions at any time, reach out to us or myself directly, and we'll help get you set up.